Hello, Aquarius. It's Missy Gordon, the Meta Mystic here. We are doing a reading for you for May. Great to have you here, Aquarius, as always. These are manifestation readings. So we're going to see what Aquarius is manifesting for May. But first, I want to shout out winningpond.com. Winningpond.com. Hi, I'm Chris Reck, and I approve this message. Let's see what's coming through for May for the Aquarius Collective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're kind of the star of the show for the next 20 years here, Aquarius, with Pluto and Aquarius. And speak of the devil, and he will come. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is all about working together with other people, and that's like your middle name, Aquarius. I mean, at the same time, it's kind of like you standing back and looking at how this is how I picture Aquarius. You're just like standing there with your like beret, just kind of like these fools. But at the same time, you're like, let's all work together. I'm a humanitarian. I don't know. You guys are crazy. I love you. I love Aquarius. Card number 1, 5 of Pentacles. What is this 5 of Pentacles about here? I am seeing the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you were left out in the cold by someone. Let's go a little further before I say anything else. The 5 of Pentacles usually denotes some sort of a loss here, Aquarius. So maybe that's maybe you're about to rebuild something or build something again. I know that sounds like the same thing. Rebuild and build something again, though, to me is a little bit different. Like you may be building it differently this time. We also have 33 here, 3 of Pentacles, and Empress is number 3. 33 is a master builder number. So maybe you've understood something. Maybe you've learned something from this 5 of Pentacles and have seen, wow, okay, well, the way that was going, it didn't work. Whatever it is, whether this is you were actually building something, whether this was a relationship, whatever this was. I am also seeing somebody's bank account, so maybe this could also be like you felt financially this was the case as well. Let's go a step further. Card number 2 for Aquarius is the Tower. I mean, with the 5 of Pentacles and the Tower, this just confirms the fact that, yes, you've been through something that has been brought down to the bare bones. And you know what, Aquarius? This is not the worst thing in the world. You know, when the Tower falls, there was something off in the infrastructure here. Now, that's the word that's coming through is infrastructure. And you're an Aquarius. You're brilliant. I feel like you're making like calculations. Like I'm seeing you like sitting outside, like while you're in the 5 of Pentacles, and you're looking at the Tower, and you're looking at like all these schematics, and you're like, okay, like you're taking the emotions out of it, and you're just like, how did this happen? When did this start? How did this start to unravel? Why did this come together with this? It's like I'm seeing you look at what went wrong here. It's not like you're just crying the blues here, Aquarius. You're literally looking at, well, how did this happen then? Because if you're going to rebuild something, you got to know what the heck happened back there. And that's what I'm seeing you do here. Card number 3 is the 2 of Swords. Maybe you honestly didn't see this coming. And maybe that's why it was some sort of a shock to you with the Tower, because with the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords is like, it can be somebody who feels in the dark and doesn't expect something to happen. And so with the Tower and the 2 of Swords, maybe this was a shock to you. Like maybe you thought things were going great with the 3 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. Like you thought things were working. I'm just seeing like a well-oiled machine. I think you felt with whatever this was, like you didn't see this 5 of Pentacles. You didn't see this Tower. With the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords person is blindfolded, right? Maybe you were even in denial about something, and I'm not trying to like, call you out here, Aquarius. I'm just saying, like, sometimes with the 2 of Swords, we're not wanting to see something. Maybe you thought it was 3 of Pentacles, but really it was 5 of Pentacles Tower. Let's go a step further. This could be a relationship. This could be anything. This could be your business. This could be, I saw somebody's bank account before. It's like, maybe an investment went awry or something like that, Aquarius. Maybe there was, because I'm seeing a hole in somebody's pocket. Maybe you were overspending or something. It could be anything, Aquarius. Card number 4 is the Hermit. I feel like because you didn't see something coming with the Two of Swords, it's like now with the Hermit, you're like, okay, I need to look within myself at how this happened, whatever this is. It's like I'm seeing you going deeply within yourself with the Hermit and being like, what really happened? That's just what I'm seeing. It's like, what really happened? Because, you might have the information like on a piece of paper is kind of what I'm seeing with like the 5 of Pentacles and the Tower. It's like I'm kind of seeing you going over the numbers is how I'm like seeing this scenario. And you're like, how didn't I see this? How didn't I see this with the Two of Swords? I feel like there's a really heavy energy on the Two of Swords, like, how? And with the Hermit, you're going within and like figuring out how. Like, how did this happen? Like, how did I let this happen is what I'm getting off of the Hermit energy here. Like, I'm just seeing you like disappointed in yourself, and I wouldn't be disappointed in yourself, Aquarius. You did the best you could in whatever this was, and this is all just going to help prepare you to build something again. Don't worry, Aquarius. Like, if we don't build things, it's like, at least my point is, at least you tried, right? Like, at least you had a tower to fall. Most people are too damn scared to even to put a freaking toe in the water. You were so deep in that the tower fell. You were so deep into something that you were left out in the cold. I, for one, would rather be that than just be some sort of a coward on the sidelines, just like talking about what it could be. Right, Aquarius? So I tip my hat to you, my friends. Tim Ferriss always, I always think of this example from the 4-Hour Workweek where he talks about, he's like, I think of the worst case scenario. I think about, what if I was, I lost everything and I ended up sleeping under a bridge and an old dog comes and bites me and whatever. He gives some crazy example, basically. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's like, you went for something, Aquarius, and even though it was a shock because you thought something was working, maybe you were even like, wow, it's abundant with the Empress. Wow, it's balanced with the Justice card. Like, I'm just seeing this as you thinking that everything was running smoothly. So that's why it was such a shock. It's like you were in the dark about something for some reason here. And you're in this hermit mode, like questioning yourself, almost in like a torturous sense, Aquarius. So, don't do that. Like I said, at least you have something to freaking question. Let's stop right there. How many people are cowards in this world? And I'm going to say it just like that. At least you have something to cry over, right? Most people are just gossiping about other people while the real people like you, Aquarius, are actually doing the freaking work. So let's just get real about that right now. All right, Aquarius, card number 5 is the 3 of Swords. And I mean, yes, especially if this was a relationship and you were blindsided with the 2 of Swords in the Tower, it would be 3 of Swords, right? You know how at the end of a breakup, people go inside and they think, like, was it me? Was it because of how I looked? Was it because of this? Was it because I didn't have enough money? Was it because whatever? You know what I mean? Like, whatever it was. But I don't necessarily feel like this was a relationship, but maybe for some of you it was. So I'm going to leave that as a possibility. But I'm kind of seeing this as like a structure with the Tower. Like you built something, you did something. This could even be like a perspective on the world. Like I started off by joking that you're just kind of like, you're sitting back watching the world burn sort of a thing. And I feel like that's why Aquarius is so interested in human affairs and oneness, because Aquarius like zooms way out is how I see Aquarius, you know, and you tell me if that's how you feel, Aquarius, because I'm not an Aquarius, but it's like that's the way I perceive your energy. Is like you guys zoom way out and you look into the mechanics of how the big picture is working. And I feel like a lot of the time your heart can be broken because of that. And it does cause you to think about things in a different way than other people do with the Hermit. You had some sort of shock here. And I feel like what this is all about is now that you're sitting at the bottom of that collapsed tower in the Five of Pentacles, where it's like, yes, this was a shock. Like, yes, I was blindsided by this. But the way that I'm seeing this is now that you're going within about it with the Hermit, it's like now you're understanding how you rebuild this again and how it can be abundant and balanced and run like a well-oiled machine. It's like, yeah, you had to walk away from something with the Eight of Cups, but it's like now you're seeing the holes. Now you're understanding the bigger picture. Now when you rebuild it again, this time it's going to be a different matter, Aquarius. Do not be afraid to step forward again. And I do not think you are afraid. I think that that's why we're talking about this today, because we're talking about what we're manifesting in May. And this is what's coming up for you, Aquarius, is the rebuilding. I feel like you are in a process of, you're about to start building something up again from the ground up. This is grassroots, my friend. This is inspiring. So much love, Aquarius. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Aquarius.